to you, my esteemed viewer. It is a pleasure to be on your screen once again. This is Rockland House TV, and this is Kelly Fassi, your original presenter. And the program we are on to today is an exclusive moment with Nelson Nseabasi. You may wonder who Nelson is. Nelson is a talent manager, a talent banker. In fact, he's a talent himself. He's everything about talent. You're welcome, Nelson.
Thank you very much. Hello, people. Good to be here.
All right, thank you for coming as well. All right, today we're going to be focusing on talent management, talent promotion, and talent development. As you are all aware that talent is a very, very scarce commodity, but embedded on a lot of persons that, if well harnessed, can actually fetch people a lot of money. Am I right, sir?
Very correct.
All right, so but before we delve into this subject matter, to you, I've just stated what talent is to me. But as a talent banker yourself, what exactly is talent?
Yes, I think my own definition.
Yeah.
Every human being has talent.
Okay.
Deposited by God, but being able to use it is your own responsibility.
Okay.
So let me paraphrase. Talent is God's gift to you.
Okay.
What you're able to do with it is your gift to mankind. It's your gift back to God. So
Okay.
everybody's talented.
Okay, everybody is talented according to the talent manager himself. All right, from my study about you, I found out that you are a talent manager. From way back, you used to be based in Lagos. You've managed a lot of talent, which I won't be mentioning names there. But how did you venture into talent management?
Very, very emotional question for me. As far back as 2007, I had an encounter with a couple of talents who were looking up to me to be the bridge to stardom for them.
Okay.
And I discovered that I was also looking for the bridge too. So I said to myself, this is one aspect of the Nigerian entertainment industry that is, lagging.
Okay.
How do we fill this vacuum? How do we build the bridge for the numerous, you know what it is like in Lagos, in a state where you have over 10 million residents and many talents abound, but yet there are very few opportunities to tap into these talents, to help develop these talents, to promote these talents, to create a platform for this talent. So I decided to, let me be that bridge. Let me sacrifice myself, my time. Who knows? My own talents could be the talent of helping others develop their talent.
Amazing.
So that's what it was.
So
for me.
2007.
2007. Yes,
Wow.
started far back in Lagos, and then I was honored. I was lucky by God's grace. I was living next door in the Ikeja GRA. I was living next door to a record label, one of the biggest record labels in Nigeria as a then, Orangutan.
Okay.
So they had Ashionye, they had one Awa Ibom son, Nseabasi, signed on that label. They had dealings with Diamond Bank, they had dealings with FCMB, and they were big. So Nseabasi picked interest in me, picked interest in my agency and what I was trying to do, and recommended me to his record label and said, that should be my manager. I think he has the drive, I think he has the passion, and I would like to work with him. So boom, there I was, very young chap, trying to venture into the vibrant Nigerian entertainment industry. And then I have this superstar that I used to see on TV, on billboards, picking me up to be his manager. Yeah, that's what So that was the point where it clicked for me. And we were there in Lagos, inking big deals from Awa Ibom State government back then, from other companies. And that was the foundation to what I call the promising career.
Wow, amazing. Way back 2007, and you're still in the business, very much more.
No retreat, no surrender.
All right, sir. Looking at talent, I think I stand to be corrected, or a lot of viewers or myself, I need to be cleared on this. Is talent limited to entertainment at all?
Definitely not. Definitely not. The issue about talent and entertainment is that entertainment is in your face. It's all up in your face.
Okay.
So those are the kind of talent that people will really see. Okay. Secondly, why the mix is because some of the things that we do today are beginning to fall under what we call skill.
Okay.
For instance, that you see a young boy on the streets using pieces of paper to do a lot of stuff. If you pick up that boy and then probably put him through school and some training, what you would call talent is now metamorphosing into skill. And if that boy grows into the university to study architecture, you will call him an architect.
Yeah.
You won't say he's a talented boy. You will say he's a trained, he's a good architect. So there's a thin line in between skill and talent.
Okay.
And the ability to differentiate it is our responsibility. That's why we're talent.
Okay, amazing. There's a streamline between skill and talent, according to the talent manager himself. All right, sir. With view to your spree or on talent management, you've been in Lagos and you're now in Awa Ibom State. What do you think is the acceptance level of a talent manager in Awa Ibom State compared to Lagos?
Well, that's a very big question there. Yeah, but, there's a story behind my coming to Awa Ibom. Still on the issue of vacuum.
Okay.
I actually didn't move straight to Awa Ibom. I had an event in Calabar in 2006, thereabout, 2007, 8, 9. I was trying to come back home. But beyond acceptance, there was what we call an understanding of the industry. There were very few people. And in Awa Ibom, our people seem to be very cultured. Yeah, you must go to school. I don't know, no, you can't be singing. You can't be, you? What are you doing? You're a comedian. How? So we didn't have that understanding. We didn't have that acceptance for entertainment as a whole. Talk less of for someone who has decided to do talent management, artist management. That is a very new fact. They don't even understand that part. We know comedians, musicians, we know the musicians, I can phone all the seriously. How are you going to make it in this industry? What they don't even know. So we had to show what it meant, and by showing we had to do.
Okay.
So I had to put up some events. I remember Awa Ibom Cultural Festival in 2010.
Okay.
I remember I first did Orange Carnival in Awa Ibom, 2011, 2012. We did 2 editions. The one in 2012 was very big. Awa Ibom at 25. We floated the first Orange Carnival because we knew that if you keep on saying and talking and you're not doing, people will not understand.
Okay.
So I was able to show you that when it comes to organizing standard events, by God's grace, we could do it with the limited resources. When it comes to talent management, we brought down Nseabasi. We brought down some big artists that people used to watch or used to hear about. Okay. And I can tell you that I manage Nseabasi. Nseabasi will tell you that Nelson is my manager amongst the other artists and talents that we have on our table. So you'll be like, oh, okay, so if this artist is successful and he gives credit to this manager, I think I need a manager too.
Okay.
That's how we were able to
So in the long run, I should say it took some while for people down here to
accept. We're still not there yet. We're still not there. That's why I said no retreat. We keep on keeping on.
All right, guys, this is still an exclusive moment on Rockland House TV, and today on set, I have with me a talent banker. I'll get to let you understand why I call him a talent banker. But I have here with me somebody who invests, who sleeps, who drinks, who lives talent management and promotion. All right, I remain Kelly Fase. Mr. Nelson, now from your records, you've managed some platforms. You've had some managerial deals with top platforms, and your recent one in Awa Ibom, established here in Awa Ibom, which I'm quite aware of, is the Talent Bank. Now, what's the ideology of Talent Bank?
This is free advert space. Yeah. The Talent Bank, you can see, is a 2-dimensional agency. It's a bank for talent. So we're trying to create a one-stop shop for talent. So you're looking for a musician for your event, you call us.
Okay.
Comedians, disc jockeys, and all of that.
Okay.
On the other end, you're a talent and you're looking for a platform to be seen, to be heard, such that when people require your services, you can be easily accessed. So we create a platform for the people looking for the talent. We also create a platform for the talents looking for the exposure and the promotion. That's the idea. That's the summary of what talent bank is.
Okay, so so far, if we should tell us what's the artist strength of talent bank currently?
Artist strength, we are currently relying on technology.
Okay.
Technology in the sense that you don't have to be physically present in our office.
Yeah.
All you need to do is just register with us. And as I speak with you, we can boast of like 6,000 talents, Akwa Ibom based talents. We have the database, phone number, no, not email, phone number
Okay.
of approximately 6,000 talents. You remember, of course, you know very well that by God's grace, I'm a member of the Akwa Ibom State Entertainment Working Committee,
Yeah.
a two-time member, whatever that means. We were considered worthy to join the essay to the governor entertainment industry to, form what he calls the working committee to assist him in the discharge of his duties. And then that has had me working with a lot of Akwa Ibom talents in the last few years. If you also recall, in 2018, the essay to the governor entertainment industry mobilized over 10,000 entertainers in the state to walk down the streets of Uyo in solidarity for the re-election bid of His Excellency Governor Dom Emmanuel. So as such, I have at my disposal a rich database of Akwa Ibom talents. That when you put that together with some of the responsibilities I've carried out for some clients in Lagos for the Cross River State government, by God's grace, I also handle Calabar Festival, 30 days, media management, backstage at the Christmas Festival. So this has, among other activities, exposed me to numerous talents in different parts of Nigeria. We go as far as Ghana, where we've had 1 or 2 shows there. So we have these talents at our disposal.
Okay, so is there any room for more talents?
It's a bank.
Okay.
We don't reject money.
Okay.
You get, like I said, deposit the talents. When the scouts come, recommend the talents to the scouts.
All right, sir. I'm coming down to Akwa Ibom State specifically, and as regards to entertainment, I know you to be a key player as regards entertainment industry in Akwa Ibom State. Now we have numerous, talented fellows in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. So far so good. Have these fellows been able to, come in terms with the existence of management in terms of their talent?
We have a limitation. With due respect to His Excellency the Governor, who saw the need to appoint an aide
Okay.
on the entertainment industry. Recently, he made another appointment of my friend and brother, a mass solution, essay on talent hunt. There is a very, big vacuum to be
Okay.
filled. And that vacuum is the fact that entertainment is not rested on government.
Okay.
The best government can do is to create a platform. So as such, we need a vibrant corporate environment. We need companies who are ready to carry out corporate social responsibilities that will engage these talents.
Okay.
Not everyday government shows. Apart from election period, the best government events can accommodate maybe 1 or 2 artists when the governor is receiving a few guests or when there's need to celebrate whatever the celebration will be.
We're still on exclusive moment, and my guest today has been a talent banker and the person of Mr. Nelson Nseabasi.
Yeah, good to be here.
All right, so the next question I have for you, coming to Akwa Ibom State, we have a lot of talents down here in the state, but I think I need to be clear. Our talents over here, have they come to the understanding for the need of management in their career?
Yes, a couple of them have, gotten to understand the fact that beyond just the manager, you need a team.
Okay.
You need people to help you, put your acts together. What you see on the stage when you go to an event is not just a day's job. We had people who put together the costume, the dress rehearsals, the stage managers, the talent managers. It's a collaborative effort.
Okay.
And I say a few, very few. If you want me to put that on a percentage, I will say maybe 30 to 40%.
Okay.
30 to 40. Yeah, quite low. Yeah, quite low. Not really because these talents don't know or have the need for the managers, but I think because the managers are actually few.
Oh, really?
It's please spare me this time to say this. It's a calling.
Okay.
It's a marriage for me to believe in your talent and then be ready to grow with you because it requires a process.
Okay.
It's like agriculture. There's a planting time, there's a watering time, there's before you get to the harvest time. So there are very few people who are ready to go that line with you.
Okay.
Because I don't know, for a while there won't be income coming in, but you still have to stay true through rehearsals, through costume, going to a couple of events you see these talents go to are not paid for.
Yeah.
But you have to be there to put your craft in
Okay,
the face of the people.
so in a simple term, you're trying to say that a manager is somebody who believes
Yes, in the talent.
in the talent.
You
So
have
not
to-
just anybody can be a manager.
No, not just anybody. Not just anybody. You have to be passionate about the craft.
Okay.
Talent management is a talent.
Okay.
It's a craft. You have to master it. You don't just jump into it.
Okay. So how vital is talent management, to the success of a creative person?
It is everything. If you follow some of my posts, there was a point in time that I began to realize that talent is not enough. Yes, talent is not enough.
Okay.
So the manager is everything. The manager is everything. He fine tunes the talent. He knows where to plug this, where to plug that. You need to take this out, you need to take this in. Simply because the manager is experienced.
Okay.
He has been in the market. He knows how to strike a balance between how that idea, how that concept is laid into your mind from
Okay.
God, and then how it is going to be accepted in the market.
Okay.
So the talent manager is able to strike that balance. Say, hey, if you sing it this way, it's nice. It sounds nice to you. That's how you were inspired. But if you tweak it this way, the radio can play it.
Okay.
You know that
So it's very vital.
it's very, very vital.
All right, coming down to Akwa Ibom State, Akwa Ibom State is in a growing state, as regards to entertainment, we are growing, I should say that. And a lot of persons have been placed on strategic positions to actually aid the growth of this industry. So, from your perspective as an Akwa Ibomite and as an entertainer, as a talent manager, what will you say or how will you describe the entertainment industry here in Akwa Ibom State?
Okay, first I must say that I started out as an entertainment journalist,
Okay.
and I can't give up on that
Okay.
because that is what has brought me this far. If you remember, far back as 2011 and 12, myself along with some of my friends and partners, we had what we call E11 magazine. It was, and I stand to be corrected, still so far the biggest entertainment magazine in this part of the world. And what we wanted to do with that magazine was to showcase our talent.
Okay.
We discovered that one of the vacuums that was there to be filled was the fact that there was no platform to showcase this talent.
Okay.
So we tried to fill that vacuum with A11 magazine. And back to your question, it is work in process.
Okay.
It is work in process. Rome was not built in a day. And the so-called industries that we look up to, Hollywood in the US, the Lagos entertainment industry in Nigeria and Africa, were not built by government.
Okay.
And that is a critical factor to the success of those industries. So we have to take our minds off government.
Okay.
That is the first task I want to present to all of us. The moment we take our minds off government, instead, let us turn our attention to the corporate bodies in the state. What social responsibilities are this government, these companies doing?
Right?
How are they engaging our youths? Be it through sports and entertainment. Permit me to say that some of these brands go to Lagos or go to the internet to scout for ambassadors for their brand. Will our own talents be empowered? How will they be paid? So everybody has a role to play. I'm saying this out to my colleagues in the media. Support and encourage talent. They may not be as rich as the politicians. They might not be able to pay as much as the politicians, but let's promote their craft. When they become big, I mean, look at some of them. Okay, Okon Lagos. The first magazine that Okon Lagos was on the cover was E11 magazine. We took him to the to the studio for a photo shoot. I put him on our cover. We celebrated him before he became big. But I put a question to Oko Lagos today. How many talents has Oko Lagos been able to push to limelight after attaining stardom? So, if you be able to go Yoruba, we are trying, we need help. But in your own little position, like what Rodland is doing now,
Okay.
giving us a voice, giving us a platform to come out here, it's part of it. So I think all hands should be on
All
deck.
right. So you're trying to say that the success of this industry is not dependent on one person,
Yeah, it's collaborating.
neither the government, but it's a collaborative effort.
I don't even want to go to government.
Okay.
I don't want to go to government because a lot of people expect handouts from government. Empowerment. Oh, I'm getting election. Oh, I'm gonna give no. Let me ask you, how many events does the government hold? Very few. But if we have, I don't want to mention the name of this brand. If we have champion breweries, for instance, having events from time to time across the 31 local governments of the state, and they're engaging Akwa Ibom talent,
Yeah.
you know what that means?
It will mean a lot.
To mean a lot. So we have King's Flower.
Yeah.
We have Aqua Archery. All those industries that the governor has created, they are not engaging our talents. Either by form of employment, by form of endorsement, by form of performance. So everybody has a role to play.
Okay, everybody has a role to play. If we want the entertainment industry in Akwa Ibom State to actually grow to a desired standard or level. Now, this question, I don't know if it's going to be tricky to you, but it's a tricky question to me. We have the essay to governor on entertainment,
Okay.
who I should say is the number one entertainer in the state as regards to his position.
Of course.
Now, a whole lot of persons are looking up to him to actually maybe set a pace or actually make entertainment most thriving in the state. But I do think it's his duty to actually, make the entertainment industry as booming as a lot of people will say. Because about last week there was a trending gist on the social media from one of the top artists.
Mention his name.
Okay, Ice King.
Ice King Banten. Ice King.
Yeah. Ice King made a bold statement on a show on Rockland House TV that there's no entertainment industry in the state. Now, I want you to answer these questions in two sections. First, what has the efforts of the essay on entertainment, is it well enough to actually put the industry on a smooth pace, or the other one being the controversy raised by Ice King when he said
I think I'll start there.
Okay.
I think I'll start there.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take the question like you said, but from the second angle.
Okay.
Yes, Ice King Banten. I think it's very wrong for him to say that there is no industry in the state, because considering the fact that in 2018, 10,000 entertainers thronged the streets of Uyo, Akwa Ibom State in solidarity of Governor Dom Emmanuel, means that we have a vibrant entertainment industry.
Okay.
That number, 10,000, comprised of actors, musicians, comedians, disc jockeys, talent managers, entertainment journalists. That's a vibrant industry. Some states cannot boast of that.
Okay.
So, but I have not watched his interview. I only saw a few comments on social media, so I do not understand in what context he meant when he said that there is no entertainment industry in Akwa Ibom State. But if I may ask him, Ice Kid is a product of Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry.
Yeah.
There's a man we call the Don, Mr. Exto. He's the father of entertainment in Akwa Ibom State. I call him the father because apart from being a talented musician and renowned in his own way, he was the one who set what we call an administrative structure, even before there was the office of the essay to the government entertainment industry. Mr. Exto was able to bring together all the elements that make up the entertainment sector, the entertainment industry. And he used to nurture that structure before His Excellency Governor Emmanuel came and appointed Mr. David Sargent as essay on entertainment. So I mean, I don't know what to call that kind of talk, because Ice Kid does not drink. So maybe get the way call. Seriously. This industry, apart from Lagos and somehow, some way apart from Cross River, Akwa Ibom State boasts of the most vibrant entertainment industry. Take it to the bank.
Okay.
Take it to the bank, but not talent bank.
Okay.
Now, on the other side, what the SA is doing to ensure that we have an industry, we started this year on a good note.
Okay.
Before the outbreak of the COVID pandemic. On a good note, I mean by in January, the SA to the government entertainment industry hosted what we call the Awa Ibom Entertainers Roundtable. That roundtable brought together all the stakeholders, all the leaders of all the sectors, like I said, to discuss the way forward for entertainment in Awa Ibom State.
Okay.
In January, we mapped out a couple of plans that we're going to pursue, a couple of projects. Each sector brought to the table the challenges they are facing, how government can help them, and how we can also draw, support from the private sector.
Right.
That was in January. February, March, COVID broke out. You understand? So some of those plans, some of those ideas are still in the drawing board.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we were able to hit the ground running with Awa Ibom State, Awa Ibom Superstar.
Okay.
A talent hunt that was meant to draw attention to talents in music, comedy, and dance. It's still in the offing. It's still in the pipeline. And in a bid not to let the cat out of the bag, the SA to the governor has confirmed to me that he's fine-tuning how to relaunch that project based on the new normal
New normal reality.
new normal protocol. So, yes, we have a vibrant industry in Awa Ibom State, and it is indeed very promising.
All right, according to Mr. Nelson, we have a vibrant entertainment industry in Awa Ibom State, and it is still promising. All right, sir, we have come to tune with talent management, the need for talent management, and why it is necessary. No, there's a new normal now.
Yeah.
Since the pandemic, ravaged the world and resetted everything, gave us a hard reset, and a whole lot of things are happening in very new, settings. Now let's look at the entertainment industry. Now, what's gonna be the way forward for the entertainment industry in this new era?
The way forward,
Yeah.
as I speak, we are still mourning.
Okay.
We're mourning because the entertainment industry is the most hit by the pandemic. One of the most hit, following, let me say, tourism.
Okay.
Because of the ban on travels,
Social
the restrictions on movements and social gathering. It's been a very tough time for entertainers. It's been a very tough time for entertainment industry. So going forward, the new normal is going to be totally dependent on technology.
Okay.
A big shout out to all the guys who have started, preparing for the new normal. I find it very important for talents to build their social capital, social presence, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, grow your following.
Okay.
Because with tech, you can, close the divide, you can close the gap. So going forward, we'll have people investing on new ways to deliver entertainment content, and technology makes that easy. So that is why during the lockdown, a lot of talents who had their presence online were actually cashing out. My hero though, anybody ended up they got to have more views, on their YouTube channel and all of that. So I think going forward, entertainers, talents must build social capital, must invest in technology as a way forward.
All right, for us to thrive and succeed as entertainers in this new era, we have to, utilize our social media space.
That's
because I think that's a new normal as it stands. All right, it's been an exclusive moment here on Rockland House TV, featuring the talent banker himself. He has made us to understand the need for talent banking and promotion. And for if you want to, do some business with talent banking, I hear you
withdrawals only.
Withdrawals only. That's
the parable. Let me quickly take you back to the Bible, the parable of talent.
Okay.
So even God is going to be angry with you when you do not invest in your talent, when you do not maximize the potentials of your talent. So get across to us, reach out to us, let's talk business.
How do they get to you? How do they get to reach you?
Free adverts.
So just your social handle at least.
Okay, at Talent Bank NG.
Okay.
Instagram at Talent Bank NG. That's NG for Nigeria. That's where we live.
All right, so you can follow us on all our social handles on Facebook. We are Rockland House TV. On YouTube, where we'll be streaming this program, is Rockland House TV. On Twitter, we are Rockland_TV, and on YouTube, on Instagram, we are Rockland House_TV. I am your dependable, original brother. Call me Kalifase. It was a nice time here. It's my pleasure to have had you here.
I have a new name for you.
What's that, sir?
Industry disruptor.
I better let that come with money. Money to the title.
No, we'll add it on the YouTube views.
Okay. All right. So it was a nice time having you guys here with us. I'll see you next time when we return on this program. Say bye to my people, sir.
Yes. So, my people, it's been great to have you. It's been great for you having me. Invest in your talent. It's the best gift from God to you, and what you do with it is your gift back to God and to mankind.
All right. See you next time when we come back. This is Rockland House TV. Thank you.